herzlich willkommen zum Stream mit Vingard auf Unplugged Wohnzimmer. Geht gleich los. Wir sind hier noch ein bisschen am Basteln. Aber zu sehen seid ihr schon mal. Hier ist die Kamera.
Then we will begin. And I will do this in English, but I think first of all we'll just play a song for you. It's called Something's Missing. This is such a pleasure being in a small living room playing songs, and I have actually no idea if anyone's watching, but if you are, that's great. And we are on a small German tour, but I'm actually from Denmark, and I brought some songs with me, and some of them I've been writing here, and some of them has a lot of years. And this next one is an old one. It's almost like a love story, but I just turned everything upside down, and it's called Tragedy of Love. Thank you. So a couple of years ago, I went to London to write new songs, and I think for me it's about taking my time to write, and I have a full daily schedule, so being creative in the middle of that is not something that can happen at all. And therefore I chose to spend 3 weeks of my summer in London, actually outside of London, but nonetheless, I wrote a lot of new songs and back then, and this next one is about not having a plan. I felt like that when coming to London, and my plan was to write, but I didn't know anything about how many songs or what they should be about or how they should sound, or there wasn't really a goal. It was just writing. So this next one is about not knowing exactly what your goal is. And maybe that is okay. It's called In the Daylight. This road will never end. Been driving 7 days and I'm still not there. Been passing thousand signs. My homemade map confirms that I'm still not there. And I did come to feel less alone on this never-ending road. To tell I'm fine, just wasting time, but everything's alright in the daylight. But at least it's not the same. The borders change the frame, but I'm still not there. This talking to myself will end bad for my health, but I'm still not there. And I did come to feel less alone on this never-ending road. To tell I'm fine, just wasting time, but everything's alright in the daylight. So now I stop the car to figure out if it's far. Found the northern star. Will it lead me to where you are in this freezing air? Will I ever get there in this freezing air? Will I ever get there? And I did come to feel less alone on this never-ending road. To tell I'm fine, just wasting time, but everything's alright in the daylight. Thank you. Yeah, so actually we went to an odd place, and I will not tell you where it was, but I brought the band to a place that was really cold. It was actually freezing, and the sun was shining, but it was freezing in there. And we made a live session of this song that we just played, and it will be released next week. Yeah, you didn't know, but it will. And yeah, if you were missing the drums and bass and all the other cool instruments, you should definitely check that out next week. But now Is that right? Yeah. We would like to play a song that is really new. In February, I spent another 3 weeks of writing, and this time I wrote 25 new songs, but they are not all that good, so we will not play all of them, but some of them, the good ones. Exactly. Yeah, and this next one is called Heaven Knows. The days are getting longer, and I'm not quite sure how long I'm gonna last. The dawn is getting darker, and I'm missing every smile I should have catched. My mind is so far away, moving fast, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it back. The only way out of here is for both of us to face our fear. Let's get out, out, let's get out of here. To throw light on our longest nights, smell the cold air. Heaven knows we've tried to see a flicker in the sky, to be out of sight. This glow that we've been hunting, been circling 20 years, but never made it home. And I'm tired of giving in, trusting that every time you changed your mind, it was real. My mind is so far away, standing guard, wishing to answer when it's safe to come apart. The only way out of here is for both of us to face our fear. Let's get out, out, let's get out of here. To throw light on our longest nights, smell the cold air. Heaven knows, knows, heaven knows we've tried to see a flicker in the sky, to be out of sight. I don't think I've ever held my breath for this long. Just move along. My heart is so far away, standing guard, wishing to answer when it's safe to come apart. Thank you. Yeah, so I told you that I'm from Denmark, and right now I'm actually living in Berlin. But when I tell people here that I'm from Denmark, they're like, oh yeah, Copenhagen, what a nice, beautiful city. And I will look at them being like, that's not where I'm from. I'm from a small town up north. It's called Aalborg. Or down here they say Aalborg. alvor. Yeah, but a lot of my songs, they come from there, my hometown, and this next one is about discovering all the beautiful things around you, even though you're in a hurry, in a rush. Yeah, it's called The Frozen Lake. Went down to the lake today to see the snowflakes make their way down to the common ground. Carried all of my thoughts away into the ice and cold of the fairway, going round and round. Quietly, beauty to embrace the old primal trees, giving everything for free. So quietly, beauty to embrace. It's all around if you search to find. But everything was standing still. Birds were trying to comfort me in this cold, want me to let go. Living into a higher ground, show me signs so I won't waste more time. I am alive. So quietly, beauty to embrace the old primal trees, giving everything for free. And so quietly, beauty to embrace. It's all around if you search to find. Let me show you how to control this crazy world. Let me teach you how to invest in peace and calm. Let me take you to this amazing country. Feel that I don't want you to lose your faith. Quietly, you put it to embrace the old primal trees, giving everything for free. So quietly, you put it to embrace. It's all around if you search to find. And so quietly, you put it to embrace. So quietly, beauty to embrace. Thank you. There's something about discovering beauty, and I think that's actually a theme in a lot of my songs, because of my full schedule. It's not that often I have time to just see and listen and breathe. And I see that for a lot of people it's like that, and sometimes they just, and also me, seem like I'm running really fast, and maybe a lot of people are running towards something better than what they have, not realizing that what they have is the greatest thing ever. And this next song is called Running. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's been years since I've seen you. I hope that you're doing fine. No one really knows what's on your mind. But every 50 you come see us, say I'm sorry how you've been. You pretend and lie when we let you in. Won't you stop running when all good is in your life? Why are you running away? Running away. Now you finally found your daughter. Ain't it good that she's alright? Still we know you're gonna leave, you're gonna hide. Why you got the time to make it? Why don't you just take that fight? Turn around and start over, make it right. Instead of running, when all good is in your life, why are you running away? Running It's been long without notice, and all the worries start to fade. I asked your mom what you're up to, and she said God could no longer wait. You shouldn't have been running away. You shouldn't have been. You shouldn't have been running away. Thank you. Yeah, so this is Søren. And Sun is such a great person who wants to come all the way to Berlin to go on a tour with me. And not just playing guitar, but also writing songs with me. And sometimes it's nice to have someone saying, let's do something else. And this next song, he came to me and said, I got these chords, and I think we could make something beautiful out of this. And I thought, what could be beautiful? And then I went to see a small baby. And she was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. So this song is about children and their parents and grandparents, and actually just this world and how we should take care of it. It's called Luna. I'll put you inside of a blanket to make sure you will be warm. This moment won't last a lifetime, but you'll be home. And I will watch you and guide you, be there for your love, catch you and fight through darkest of storms, just for you. The first step on a new journey, a fortune for families to bear. Just sit back and feel you're living while we'll be here. And we will watch you and guide you, be there for your love, catch you and fight through darkest of storms, just for you. Let this world live for stars to become old. All we can give, we have to give it now. Let this world live to become old. And someday you will grow older, and that's when life can get rough. Maybe you'll reach a point where you give up. But if we'll still watch you and guide you, be there for your love, catch you and fight through darkest of storms, just for you. Let this world live for stars to become old. All we can give, we have to give it now. Let this world live to become home. become old. Thank you.
Wann hast du angefangen mit Musik?
I will reply in English, and I will say that I started writing songs when I was 10, I think, 10 years old. But that was kind of instead of writing my diary, I wrote songs instead. So that my friends wouldn't understand my problems. So I could hide my real heartaches in my songs. Yeah, but I started playing guitar and piano when I was 8 or 9 years old. So it was like always with an instrument. Yeah. And then I just kept on writing and kept on playing, and I had a nice, what's that called? A nice guy who thought I was really good when I was younger, and he made some concerts for me to play. So I also started that kind of early, being out playing my own songs. And if anyone had told me, like, in my primary school that I would be living like this and just playing my music, being 25 and living in Berlin, like, I would never have believed anything of that. I thought I was gonna be a lawyer because that was easier. It was just like going to school for a lot of years and then being good at your job. I could understand that. Yeah, but now I'm here. This is me. Yeah. Yeah. And we will play another song from the February writing session with myself. No, San also wrote some of the songs, but this next one is a song I wrote when I was sitting alone in my living room, and everything outside was just really dark and cold, and it was like just sitting there waiting for spring, not even summer, just spring, something, some light. And I thought about, like, how do we survive in these dark days? And I don't know if I found the answer, but you can see for yourself. It's called Welcome Fall. Gone. Welcome to another fall. Color leaves drop, cautious paint on sidewalks. Let's just sit down for a minute without fearing winter times around. Frosty nights with candlelights will warm us. Whenever you're around, I feel a bit alive from your eyes. September will take your time, make it spin. I have seen this cold, overwhelming go slow. Let's just sit down for a minute without fearing winter times around. Frosty nights with candlelights will warm us. Whenever you're around, I feel a bit of light from your eyes. This time around, we'll be alright. When winter comes, we'll stand our ground without fearing winter times around. Frosty nights with candlelights will warm us. Whenever you're around, I feel a bit of light from your eyes. Yeah. All right. Well, no, we're gonna play a different tune. We'll take the next one. Yeah. So now you can decide what instrument you would like to play. There's a lot to choose from. Yeah, I'm in this lucky position that I have a band when we are like full band. Then we are 6 people, and they are all really like nice people, but they are also really talented. So often I will just come and tell them like, we need a mandolin on this tune, and then my bass player would be like, okay, I'll learn. And that's just like the best thing ever. Now I'm waiting for someone to grab the violin, but we'll see when, and maybe I'll do it. I think it will be difficult singing while playing, but let's see. Everything's possible. Yeah, but time is moving fast, and I would like to take you guys on a small trip, and it's like this. It's like a dream almost. Somewhere you go when you don't know how to act in this world. It's called Into the Woods. There's a song that I remember when looking at the sky, enfolded by forgotten colors. Lord knows it's been a very long time since I've last felt its presence. Hours passing inside beaten walls, repeating a full table. Right now there's nothing up ahead. Let's go into the woods where the oak trees swaying, dancing with the air. Into the woods where the oak trees telling where to go from here. Every thought feels so heavy, slowly losing sight, reminding you of what is missing. Don't let heavy steps wreck your path. Just lay down all of your weapons. Right now there's nothing up ahead. Let's go into the woods where the oak trees swaying, dancing with the air. Into the woods where the oak trees telling where to go from here. Thank you. Do we have more questions or anything like that? No, I can't see anything. I can't see anything from here. No, but I think that I think we're just gonna play a last song, and then it's that's it for this great living room concert. It's been a pleasure, and if someone's been watching or is watching this later tonight, we are playing tomorrow at Artliners, and that's in Friedrichshain. Yeah, yeah, at 8 o'clock tomorrow. And it would be great to see people alive, see people in the real world. So please join us tomorrow, and we will end this session with a song that is quite, it fits my life quite well right now. Waking up, figuring out that you have to do something else with your life, and you cannot just be working forever in like 24 hours a day. So I moved here, and I will say that no matter how old or how young you are, you can always follow your dreams, and that's what this song is about, and that's why it's called Dreams. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay. 1, 2. The clock is ticking. The glass is nearly full. And the boat is tipping, but you're not a part of anything. No, with your big house, fine yard, good wife, clean and bright. Oh, what a sparkling sight, and there's no doubt you've done everything right. Take off. Your dreams are only dreams when you don't strive. While you're alive, go walk the line. It's meant for you to try. But you're working 9 to 5 while you're turning colorblind. Oh, you're going left because you're told to. As you look, you're looking from the crowd, and you see gray hair, very eyes pour back, faded and dry. Oh, if the mirror lied, but there's no doubt you've done everything right. Take off. Your dreams are only dreams when you don't strive. While you're alive, go walk the line. It's meant for you to try. But are we ready now? Are we ready now? Tell me, are we ready now? Tell me, are we ready? Are we ready? Take off. Your dreams are only dreams when you don't strive. While you're alive, go walk the line. It's meant for you to try. Yeah, take off. Dreams are only dreams when you don't strive. While you're alive, go walk the line. It's meant for you to try. Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Ja, ihr habt die Kamera, ihr könnt noch eure Tour sagen, eure CD zeigen.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we have CDs, and you can buy them by writing me. It would be great if you would go to Facebook follow me, or you can go to my website and there you can sign up for the newsletter. That would also be great. And what?
The website's name?
The website's name is vingardmusic.com. And we have like music everywhere, so please just check it out. And our latest release is a live EP where we are playing live with the band. Yeah, so if you would like to, please find and follow. And most of all, I just hope to see some of you, like in person. That would be great. But thank you for listening. Thank you.